Hello, welcome to this week's video announcements. I want to start with a couple of general announcements. First, about stewardship. So, hopefully, you were here this past Sunday when we kicked off our stewardship drive, which started this past Sunday and runs through March 4th. Thanks to all of you who picked up your stewardship packets on Sunday and have already submitted a pledge for next church year. Thank you for being on top of that. We really appreciate it. All of the packets were put in the mail Sunday afternoon, so if you didn't pick yours up on Sunday, watch your mailbox. We are asking that you make your pledge for next year online or by mail by March 4th. We are going to be deciding on next year's budget, what we're going to present at the annual meeting in March this year. So we really need you to get those pledges in on time. We also ask that you consider making your payments monthly, either with auto bank withdrawal or credit card. Monthly payments help us with a stable cash flow. And of course, we value all your pledges and thank you for supporting and sustaining UU Church of Nashua. We couldn't do it without you. I also want to let you know that we are working to make our church building a nut-free zone. So we have multiple people with nut allergies who come into our building, and we want to make sure this space is safe for them. This past weekend, one of those people had a pretty severe allergic reaction because we had several containers of nuts open throughout the building. And so going forward, we're asking you to just be mindful of the fact that we do have folks with allergies in the congregation and to please not bring nuts into the church building. We also know that there may be other allergies that we're not aware of. If you have a severe airborne allergy, please let someone on staff know so that we can do our best to keep that allergen out of the church. We want to make sure everyone can be in this building comfortably. Coming up this week on Thursday is our Games People Play event. That's our all-ages board game night in the dining room at 7 p.m. And if you want to make a whole evening of it, our preschool, Children's Winter Garden with White Wing School, is having a fundraiser at Margarita's on Thursday night as well, from 3 p.m. to close. We've sent around a flyer that you can bring to let people know, let your server know that you want 20% of your bill to go to our preschool. And I think you can also just let your server know that you're there for the fundraiser. So come on out Thursday night to support the preschool and to come play games as well. This Saturday, we are having an all-ages program and potluck from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. The first hour we're calling Chalice Hour in the auditorium. You can come gather with UU Nashua members of all ages as we learn about the chalice, engage in chalice-themed activities such as painting chalices to take home and crafting chalice lighting words, and sharing chalice lighting songs. From 5 to 5:30 p.m., we are going to have a potluck dinner. Please share in the sign-up what you'd like to contribute to our common meal, and I'm going to put that sign-up in the comments below this video. And then from 5:30 to 7, you can either keep on enjoying the potluck and enjoying each other's company, or we'll have both a children's program and an intro to UU for parents and adults happening. The children's program is going to be led by our Faith Formation childcare staff and will be a mix of games, crafts, and some fun videos. And Sadie and I are going to be leading the conversation with parents and other adults about Unitarian Universalism and being UU in the home at this time as well. So I hope we'll see a bunch of you for that. And please do sign up so we know how many to expect. This Sunday, I'm really excited. We're doing a service honoring the legacies of Reverend Jeffrey Campbell and Marguerite Campbell. I know some of you have already seen the display in the gallery that highlights a little bit about their lives, and so you'll be learning more this Sunday. After the service, there'll be a special Deeper Than Coffee led by the Jeffrey Campbell Study Group in the fellowship room at 11:45. So if you want to come for more conversation and sharing about the service, that's the place to do it. Also, after the service this Sunday, John Sias is going to be doing a book signing for his most recent publication, Humanism, the 10 Most Asked Questions. So come find John in coffee hour and get a book and he'll sign it for you. A little later in the afternoon on Sunday, there are a couple events happening. One is a UU hike at Andres Institute of Art, and it's a moderate local hike of less than 2 miles to see neat outdoor modern art. I've been there. It's very cool. If you want to join in on that, you can meet 1:30 p.m. at the Andres parking lot, which is in Brookline, New Hampshire, and the hike will be done by 4 p.m. And make sure to bring appropriate footwear and warm clothing. That same afternoon from 2 to 4 p.m. at the Nashua Public Library is the Nashua kickoff of the Poor People's Campaign. This is a campaign that's trying to bring together people from diverse backgrounds to work on racial injustice, poverty, militarism, and ecological devastation. It's a nationwide campaign, and there's a branch of it here in New Hampshire that has been doing a bunch of work to get things set up. So if you are interested in working with all kinds of other people to fight racism and economic injustice and militarism and ecological devastation, please join us at the Nashua Public Library from 2 to 4 p.m. on Sunday to find out more. And our youth group will be meeting this Sunday, 6:30 to 8:30, and they will be working on their youth service, which is coming up in March. On Monday, February 12th at 6:30 p.m., our Drop-In Grief group will meet. That's led by Karen Campbell, and it's for anyone who has lost a loved one in the recent past or not so recent past and is dealing with grief and would like a group to process that with. Our long-range planning committee has 2 cottage meetings coming up. One of those is Sunday, February 18th. The other one is Sunday, March 18th, both from 12 to 1:30 p.m. They are looking for your ideas about how you envision our UU Church of Nashua to look 5, 10, 20 years from now. What will it take to better serve our mission and purpose in the greater Nashua community? So they invite you to join them for lunch and conversation about this, noon to 1:30 on those 2 Sundays, February 18th and March 18th. I'll put the sign up for that in the comments as well. Our next Immigrant Solidarity Vigil is February 20th, 8:30 to 10 a.m. at the Norris Cotton Federal Building, 275 Chestnut Street in Manchester. Hope to see you there. Looking ahead, spring will be here before we know it, and with it comes time to be making plans to be a delegate at either the UUA General Assembly in Kansas City or the Northern New England District's annual meeting, which is happening right here in Nashua. Anyone can attend these events, but only delegates get to vote on the business of our district and of the UUA. The UUA's General Assembly is June 20th to 24th, and the Northern New England District's Spring Assembly and Annual Meeting is April 13th and 14th. So if you are interested in being a delegate, Carol Hood needs to know by February 10th, which is coming right up. That's this Saturday. You can send her an email at vicepresident@uunashua.org. And we're still looking for ushers and greeters. If you want to sign up, I'll put that link in the comments as well. That was a lot, but that's all I've got for this week. If you have anything you'd like me to include next week, you can send me an email by 9 a.m. on Tuesday morning, and I'll make sure to include it. In the meantime, have a wonderful week, and I look forward to seeing you this weekend.